Hello, this is ELB. Let's get back to work. Last time we started getting stamina working, I believe. Let's take a quick look. So you can see that we have our health bar, a stamina bar, and even a mana bar right now. I missed a tile right here. I'll fix that in a minute. Anyhow. Oh yeah, we also got that whip working yesterday. Don't think it was in the same video though. Anyhow. That's running. So when we run for a little bit, our stamina quickly goes back up. But you'll notice that if it gets all the way to the end, our stamina doesn't go back up. So the intention here is to make it so that if we run out of stamina, we are basically SOL, right? We have to wait for a longer time for our stamina to recover, but obviously it's not supposed to be an infinite amount of time. It's supposed to be like an extra second or so before our stamina starts to recover. So let's see here. What had we done? So this is our stamina recovery code. If SP gets to 0, then our SP recovery timer goes to -30. So let's see. We know that the SP recovery time, because we're stuck at below 0, this is continuously getting reset. But if SP last is lower, or is larger than SP, actually, wait a moment. No, let's do it that way. Okay, yeah. Let's do it this way. Creating backup. Let's see if it works. Real quick, let's make this a slightly larger penalty, because it feels like it starts going up too quickly again. So let's make it a 2-second wait and call that good for now. We also need to make other things use stamina, such as special attacks, maybe normal attacks, I'm not totally sure on that yet, as well as dodging and swimming. Anyhow. I think we can actually modify this a little bit more. Here. Gonna do this real quick. Okay, SP last equals SP. SP recovery timer is that. So we're gonna do this. If SP last is above SP, then, oh, no! I forgot about that. If SP last is above SP, then, let's see. Basically what I want to do is I want to make it so that depending upon how much SP you've used, you start gaining back the SP quicker or slower. So, So, is there any sort of math function to figure out what the percentage of something is? Probably not. I'll just do it myself. Okay. If SP divided by max SP is larger than or equal to 0.75, then this. If SP, no, hold on. We'll just do this. var SP percent equals SP divided by max SP. So if var SP percent is larger than or equal to 0.75, and that if var SP percent is less than 0.75 and var SP percent is larger than or equal to 0.5, then if it is less than 0.25 and larger than 0, then finally, if var SP percent is equal to 0, that. So I believe in the create event we have something pertaining to how long it takes. Let's change this to, say, 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. Then we'll put SP recovery timer equals 50. Okay. Equals 40 equals 25. No. 30, 20, 0. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's see if it works. I know what I did wrong there. Okay. It really does take a lot longer. And I would like the full recovery to be a much larger blow. Okay, then finally all the way down. Okay. So I think I need to create something like no SP regen, no HP regen, no mana regen, although I don't really know how mana regen is going to work in this game anyway, nor health regen. But stamina regen is pretty obvious, I think. So, no interacting, no SP regen equals 0. Whether or not the player will regenerate SP as time goes by. Okay. So then and no SP regen equals 0. Okay. So there is a reason for this. Where is it? Terrain. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to do what am I going to do? Let's see. And then SP minus equals 1. Let's just try this for now. Oh. Of course. Into the water we go. Oh, look at that. It's not supposed to go down that low. There we go. Okay. Actually, I wonder if we can decrease that a bit. Like... Wait, what am I looking for? I'm looking for terrain. Let's say... Nope, we don't want you. Dumb debugger. Never works. Yeah, that actually does what it's supposed to. Oh my goodness. Running in water made it go way the fuck faster. So eventually I'm going to have to create a system that saves the player's location and relocates them if they drown. But for now, don't really need to worry about that. Okay. So, I think I mentioned last time I recorded that I was thinking of redoing the combat system, and while I'm not going to be doing that, there is a bit of a change I want to make, and I only touched on it yesterday, and then while I was at work, I was thinking about it more, and I'm like, this is probably how I should have done it from the get-go. And it shouldn't be too difficult to do. So, I have... That's not what I'm looking for. Let's look at the objects. I have 2 different weapons. That seems fine, but I could probably just have, you know, an OBJ parent melee weapon, or just OBJ melee weapon, or something along those lines. So, like, theoretically I could do the same thing with this and just have the projectile have its sprite be set to OBJ projectile arrow. But it's not quite what I'm going to be doing. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that I have just OBJ melee weapon, and we are setting its sprite every single time. So how do we do that? Well, first off, I'm going to go in and I'm going to change the special attacks of the player. Because I think I'm going to be flat out deleting all the attacks here to test this. Or maybe not all of them, but you get what I mean. So, let's take a look at how this is going to work. So I'm going to create OBJ melee weapon. Then I'm going to do weapon sprite, weapon subimage, subimage speed, and mask, or I should say hitbox. Okay, so also, I just realized, We have sword in here a lot. It's not necessarily going to be a sword. So, let's see. Change all that to sword. Here we go. Let's change it in this. No sword. Good. Sword in here anywhere? Sword in there nowhere? Good. Nowhere in there. Cannot be found. 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 Cannot be. Really? I don't have. Do I not have sword anywhere in this code? Really? Wow. Is that the only place? Weepon. Was that the right one? Cannot be found. Cannot be found. Okay. So that's everything. Straight up deleting the sword for now. Yes. A lot of time going down. That's just fine. We need to get rid of it. Okay. Oh, I put the thing in the wrong thing. Oh well, whatever. We can do this. Should I do? Nah. Weapon sprite. Weapon speed. Weapon. Mask. There we go. Oh. Oh. There we go. There created a weapon, id.weapon speed, var n equals 0. No, most of the time this is going to be equal to 0 anyway, because we are simply doing a, like a sprite. And I'm sure there might be some times when we use an animated sprite, but I kind of doubt it'll ever I have a feeling it might never happen. But I don't actually know yet. Actually, rather than having these be set to 0, weapon speed can be that can be 0, this can be -1. Okay. Okay. This lets us modify a lot of stuff right in the sword, which is awesome. Right in the weapon, I should say. I'm just going to turn that into that. Obj melee weapon. Obj melee weapon. Okay. Now for state change. Okay, so sprite index equals weapon sprite attack state. Image speed equals weapon speed, I think. And finally, mask index equals weapon mask attack state. Okay, I think that's literally all I had to do. But I could be wrong. In order to test this, let's make a test attack, obviously. So we don't need a group. I'm going to call you SCR attack sword test. So how do we want this to look? trying to think of how I want this to be. So it could be something as simple as a sword swing. Yeah, let's start with just a sword swing. I might just add onto this one particular test attack in order to test different features, such as turning and other junk. Even though we're fairly certain that most of that stuff works. So, one such thing. So, let's say this preparation time takes 3 steps, so 1/10 of a second. The direction, let's see, it will start at -90. No, -80. It will go to 80. Let's leave it linear. Sword angle will start at -10, I guess. Go to 10. Nope, not 100. Distance will start at 5, end at 5. Is the character moving? Wait a moment, what am I thinking? It starts at -80, goes to -82. Starts at -10, ends at... No, starts at 0, ends at -10. Stays at... Starts at 4, ends at 5. Is the character moving? No. Is the character facing any special direction? No. Disallow aiming. We're gonna say false. Disallow turning. False. Disallow moving. Yeah, true. Disallow dodging, true. Disallow attacking, true. There's one more I need to create. Created weapon id dot disallow stamina. Disallow SP regen. There and equals true. Okay. Gonna add that in here real quick. And I actually gotta add it to the weapon real quick. Or, you know, no, I'm just gonna keep on making this. Okay. So... damaging, no. Character speed modifier 1. Where is the weapon facing? We'll just say 1. Since... yeah, it's facing clockwise. Weapon sprite. We're gonna make this SPR melee sword. Subimage 0, speed 0. Doesn't need a mask. Okay. And the actual sword slash is gonna be... actually, let's make this like... the actual sword slash is gonna be 4. It's gonna go from... -82 to +82. Angle will be... What am I looking at? From -10 to 10. 5 to 5. Is the character moving? Yes. Direction, of course, is 0. The amount, we'll say 5 pixels in that direction. Are they facing anything different? No. Disallow aiming? Yes. No. Yeah, we're disallowing aiming. We're disallowing turning. We're disallowing moving. We're disallowing dodging. We're disallowing attacking. We're disallowing SP regen. Is this an attack phase? Yes. True. Okay. Melee sword still. Still. Weapon mask. What weapon mask do we want to use? Let's use SPR Melee Sword Mask 1 just for now. Okay. Now for the final one. It's 10 for now 6 steps of recovery. 82 will go down to 80 again. At this point it's at 10. So we'll come back to 5 a little bit. Distance, come in slightly. Is the character moving? No, they're not moving at all. Disallow aiming, true. Disallow turning, true. Disallow moving, true. Disallow dodging, true. Disallow attacking, true for now. Disallow SP regen, true. Damaging, I was having a brain fart there, sorry. False. Character speed modifier 1. Weapon facing direction, yeah, the same. Weapon sprite, SPR melee sword. Weapon subimage 0. Weapon speed. Weapon mask. It can be -1. Since who cares? Okay. That is that. Okay. Var created weapon ID, animation points, var n. These are the times for which the attack is made different. How long did the attack take? The attack took 20 steps. Let's make this nothing for now. Why is combo time an array? I don't even know. Oh, I know why. What am I thinking? Uh, so we can't exit early for now. What the attack button input was. Argument 1. The weapon input type says what type of input is needed for the next attack, and the combo 0 is pressed, 1 is released. If we should do an attack at the end of the animation. False for all those. Okay. Oh, I should. Argument 0.no sp regen plus equals var created weapon id dot disallow sp regen. This ensures the player cannot regain SP. Okay. Creator id dot no sp regen minus equals disallow sp regen attack state. This ensures the player cannot regain SP. Is it needed anywhere else? Not seeing it anywhere else. I'm probably gonna have to fix some stuff there. What am I looking for? Okay. I'm gonna remove some code. I also need to check a few things. Mask index equals -1. Sprite index equals -1. Okay. Gotta make sure. spread index, image index equals weapon subimage. Come on. Image speed equals weapon speed. And then finally, image, no, mask index. I'm gonna sneeze. That came on suddenly. Okay. I think that's what we needed. I'm gonna do some good stuff. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Everything is in place, and oh, hello. Got this. Okay. I'm gonna straight up remove this. Okay. It does in fact work. Okay. Let's see, I think we had it so that we could dodge. Disallow dodging. Disallow dodging. False. Let's have this one take 16 instead. A lot longer recovery. There we go. Let's see, does the attack work correctly? It seems like it does. Killed it. Okay. So, there is something else I want to change. How to explain this? Also, it is something that I'm going to have to add to that template now. Basically, I want to add some sort of effect system. Like, we have this swing trail, right? I want to be able to change it to be making the sword flash, or making some particle effects. Something along those lines. Not totally sure what, though, so... yeah. So, sorry, I'm being silent. So, the way it's handled now, right, is anytime something is added to the swing trail, it has to essentially continue it. So if we were to add another swing into the same animation, then, and let's say that the player had to do a quick spin before they did it, we'd essentially have the swing trail suddenly get dragged over to wherever the start of the next proper attack phase is, which isn't quite what we want. So to be able to clear that whole thing is something that we want. What else? Wow, that really doesn't like to detect that it's being pressed. With the other stick, as long, like right when it goes down, it's detected, but with this you have to press it slightly extra. Huh. Might just be an old controller. Oh yeah, I didn't even test to see if that worked. The SP isn't going up when we're attacking. Oh! I completely forgot to do that. Let's see. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? The fact that no dodging equals 0, and SP is larger than or equal to 5. Okay. There. Huh. So if our SP is too high, it's pretty much impossible to lose too much of it. So that would pretty much instantly make running a better option. Here, let's change the way this works a little bit. First off, you're gonna take 10. We're also gonna do this. Okay. Alright. So I've been going for about an hour. I would like to take a short break and take care of a few things before I get back to work. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.